And so what was President Xi saying yesterday?
Well, we were talking mostly about the virus, and I think he's going to have it in good shape. But it's a very tricky situation.
Indeed,
it goes through air, Bob. That's always tougher than the touch. The touch, you don't have to touch things, right? But the air, you just breathe the air, and that's how it's passed. And so that's a very tricky one. That's a very delicate one. It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus. People don't realize we lose 25,000, 30,000 people a year here. Who would ever think that, right?
I know. It's
pretty amazing. And then I say, well, is that the same thing? This is more deadly. This is 5 per. This is 5% versus 1% and less than 1%. So this is deadly stuff.
Words about a pandemic at this point?
No, we're not at all, and we have it totally under control. It's one person.
We think we have it very well under control. By April, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away. When it gets warm, historically, that has been able to kill the virus. That's around the corner, so that will be a great thing. The numbers are going to get progressively better as we go along. And if you go back 6 months or 3 months ago, nobody would have ever predicted. When you have 15 people, and the 15 within a couple of days is going to be down, that's a pretty good job we've done. No, I don't think it's inevitable. I don't think it's inevitable. They say, oh, he should do more. No, there's nothing more you can do. We haven't seen an increase, and people are getting better. Almost everybody that we see is getting better, and it could be everybody, too. Like that, by injection inside or almost a cleaning, because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number on the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But to me, I'm not a doctor, but I'm like a person that has a good, you-know-what.
Youngest coronavirus victim in Michigan telling their daughter's story tonight. Mayor Mike Duggan calling Skylar Herbert a true daughter of Detroit. Her parents spoke publicly today. Jason Colthorpe joins us live tonight with a message they have for everyone. Jason, this is just heartbreaking.
It really is, Kim, and good evening to you. Mom is a Detroit police officer here. Dad is a Detroit firefighter, so they have seen some rough stuff, but nothing like what they've endured over the last several days. They watched their daughter's vital signs. Some of them peak to the ceiling, others fall right to the floor, and they also saw her for a moment getting better, so they thought, and the complication that ultimately took her life.
First thing to know about her, to know her, was to love her.
Skylar Herbert was a gift to her parents, Ebby and Lavondria.
She loved putting on dresses and, of course, playing in mommy's makeup.
Lavondria was 41 when she had Skylar, and that was big news where she worked, the Detroit Police Department.
Everybody knew her and wanted to see her, of course, when I had her. And so she was really definitely on the Detroit Police Department. She really was part of the family.
As you might imagine, the department honored Skylar today with a procession of squad cars past the Herbert home. Skylar developed a rare complication that led to inflammation of her brain, and she died Sunday morning at Beaumont Hospital. Vani now holds on to more than just her daughter's memory.
I cried, all day. I cried all night. I cried in my sleep. I slept with, my baby loved teddy bears, of course, and so I slept with the teddy bears, the teddy bears that she slept with at the hospital. I just hold on to them.
Ebby is also a first responder, a Detroit firefighter, and he is begging people to follow the stay-at-home order.
We have to let the world know that this virus doesn't care what age you are, what nationality you are, what political preference you have. It's serious, and it will devastate you. God.
Perfectly flawed, humanly odd. God, I'm a god. I'm a god. Perfectly flawed, humanly odd. God, I'm a god. I'm a.
What is wrong with feeling in touch with my divine? I'm a god on earth, players of the time. What is wrong with feeling in touch with my divine? I'm a god on earth, players of the time. Nothing really holds me, only borders on my mind. No one gonna tell me what the limit of my life, but I know even gods, they have to die. I'm not afraid of my death, life at stake to collect knowledge that my God is nothing but a state. I can step and seek for perfection, see my reflection. Buddha, Jesus, Shiva, I'm the motherfucking till I.